Okay, everybody. Yesterday's news, still today's news. In the National Football League, the owner of the Miami Dolphins, not with the team today.
Oh.
Yeah, you know why? Because
Hey.
he's been suspended. He may not be around until the middle of October. Because Stephen Ross, according to the NFL, and he denies this, a full-throated denial, that he says he won't refute because he doesn't want this to be a distraction anymore. Too late. That he and another member of the management team and ownership group reached out to Tom Brady, not this year when we were rumored to hearing it happen, and Mike Florio was on in hour number one, did a victory lap, because he's been saying this has happened all, for sure. And now it's been confirmed by the commissioner of the NFL that Brady wasn't even approached by the Dolphins just in this calendar year or at the end of last year when he was a Buck. No, they first started approaching him in 2019 when he was a Patriot. Okay. So no first rounder next year, no third rounder the year after that, and $1.5 million taken out of the Ross Trust Fund. I think he's still doing all right.
Florio agreed with me though yesterday. It just doesn't seem like
this very strong enough, right?
Yeah. If that's the owner doing that and you're only using, I know draft picks are big, 2 draft picks.
$1.5 million. I mean, apparently is the max he can. He can.
It's the max in the CBA.
Yeah, and I don't think owners are going to basically say, let's up what you can
to like
take out of our pockets if we just can't resist going after Tom Brady.
All right. Well, thank you for bringing that.
And again, anybody who thinks it's Brady at fault here, Stephen Ross, hey man, don't call me. This is tampering. How dare you? How dare you try to tamper with me when you know the Patriots have not given me what I wanted? And I've been taking hometown discounts here forever, and now it appears that I am about to be a free agent. How dare you? I am hanging up the phone. Give me a break. What did I say, though, at the end of yesterday when I had my first crack at this subject matter? I want to hear from Tua Tagovailoa. That's who I want to hear from, because this guy spent all last year hearing about Deshaun Watson and how Stephen Ross got permission from the Texans to meet with Watson before the trade deadline to basically look him in the face, say, how many more are these? How many? He was the Haslams before the Haslams, but didn't pull any trigger because, you'd have to give up draft compensation to bring this into your house. At least at least Cleveland just waited till, he was through not being criminally charged before they sent all the compensation for him. I want to hear from Tua, because not only did that happen, now he's hearing that they went after Brady before they drafted him. And now he's hearing, because you can't even blame him for that. Now, certainly if you knew that Tua had his hip exploded, so all your plans of trying to get him and tank for him, now you've got to go to plan B or plan TB. So now you're hearing you went after him when? Like after I played last year? Really? I thought this new head coach is here because he's the one who can help unlock my skill set. Well, Tua was asked about all this today. Let's see if salty Tua, who I love, we need to hear more from. Right now, he's slightly edgy Tua. I need full salt here. This is what he had to say.
I would say everyone heard about it yesterday when we went into the locker room, seeing it on the TV. For me, I have no idea about all the details other than what was shown on TV with a $1.5 million fine, and then something happening with Brady. I mean, I don't know all the details. I don't even know what happened. But I mean, I got to talk to a couple of the guys, to kind of find out what was going on, and everyone's wondering the same thing. So I'm not too sure. I remember I came in 2020, so whatever happened in 2019, I can't even speak on that. So I was here 2020, and I'm still here and I'm blessed to be here. You know, if it has to do with support from the team, I think the team's all in with me and all the guys that we have now.
Writing's on the wall for Tua, man. Owner's not sold. Certainly if Tom Brady has a terrific 45th trip around the sun, he turns 45 today.
Like I said, what's more likely? Tua 30 combined touchdowns or Brady's the Dolphins quarterback?
I hear you. And it's Brady's the Dolphins quarterback. I said that, and all my Tuanon friends were like, I thought you loved Tua. And I do. And I do.
And I do.
I do.
It has nothing about your personal preference, though, right?
I do, but how many times does the writing need to be on the wall about how Stephen Ross loves his Michigan man? How many times do we got to go through this? It's now cost him 2 draft picks and $1.5 million because he couldn't contain himself. So if he's willing to put all this online, because that's the one thing too about that he's going to retire, then he's going to show up in Miami as an owner who just decided, you know what, I think I can still play. Yeah, I still got it. And then Sean Payton's like, yeah, I'm done here in New Orleans. I've my run's over here. I don't know what's going on here. Biscuits for everybody. You know, like I'm Ted Lasso, and you know what, I kind of want to coach the Miami Dolphins with Tom Brady. Like, at what point did Miami think they would let the cat out of the bag and cover their tampering tracks? Right? I mean, what point, like, all of this stuff is now suddenly fully baked out of the blue? Really? Huh.
All right, I have a question.
But real quick though.
Okay.
Real quick though. It's just this is it. Tua, this is it. This is his.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
This is his shot because the owner clearly is not sold. Now, good for him is he says, the support of his locker room. And now the rest of the media is all in because we didn't see some sort of sliced up video purporting to be Tua's great arm and connection with Tyreek Hill on a fluttering ball that Hill had to wait for. We saw, as you saw earlier this week, we saw over the weekend, a dime, 50-some-odd yard airs into the hands of Tyreek Hill. So Tua, yes, was asked about that today because he thought the previous version of it was money, right? Here we go.
Yeah, I think because people don't think I can throw the ball far. So I would say that's the fascination. Like, wow, he can throw the ball. Kind of hard to be in the NFL if you can't throw the ball, right?
Come on, let's get more salty. He's still too nice. Tua, you're still too nice.
You want him to curse?
No. Just like, yeah, I could throw it like that. You don't think I could throw it like that? Like, put it right in the lap of somebody.
Yeah.
And if you don't think I could throw it like that, wait till week 1. Whenever they dial up that play, I'll hit it. Come on. I need more chest. I need more salt. It's still too sweet. And I know that's his nature, and that's who he is, and he's only going to be himself. I know, but I need more salt.
I really like the clapbacks of him and Kyler lately. Kyler, like, you think I could have gotten this far in life if I had no work ethic?
Yeah.
To it, like, if you can't throw the football, can't be in the NFL as a quarterback. Like, hello.
And that said, the independent study clause somehow appeared, and Brady got tampered with. Those things happen for a reason.